Today is Friday, April 4th, and this is your weekly grain market update. For the week, May corn was up 7 cents, May soybeans were down 44, and wheat was flat. The big news this week is the announcement of President Trump's tariff plan. He campaigned on the concept of renegotiating American trade deals with foreign nations, and on the first week of April, we are seeing this plan begin to take shape. All foreign nations will be tariffed at half of what they are currently charging us. If they are currently charging us 10% or below, then a 10% tariff will be placed on any imported products from those nations. Canada and Mexico are exempt from these tariffs and have special import-export rules based around USMCA trade regulations. China already announced retaliatory tariffs of another 34% on American imports in response, while Vietnam is said to be working with the White House to lower tariffs and keep our current administration happy. Corn was able to weather the tariff storm better than other grains this week, thanks to the news that Canada and Mexico will not be subject to the broader tariff applications. Mexico is the largest importer of American corn, and Canada relies heavily on ethanol production. Corn's ability to rise while soybeans drop so aggressively is an optimistic sign. Hopefully, the North American countries can work out new trade deals soon so grain can continue to move both to and from our northern and southern neighbors. Soybeans took a massive dive this week, dropping hard after the tariff announcement and even harder after China announced retaliatory action. American soybeans were already tariffed by China at 10%, and the additional 34% tariff for American imports will be added onto that. With American soybeans facing a 44% tariff rate in China, and a large South American harvest completed, things look less than optimistic for the price of beans. China currently has a little less than 6 million metric tons of American soybeans on the book to be shipped overseas. That is 11% of outstanding U.S. sales for the current marketing year. If China were to cancel those purchases, the demand for American beans could plummet, which is one of the reasons you saw massive sell-offs in the soybean markets this week. Hopefully, China and the U.S. can come to terms on a new trade deal, or other countries rush in to pick up cheap beans that China does not want. Either way, it will be important to follow news on tariffs when marketing your soybeans. Wheat was caught somewhere in between corn strength and soybeans weakness this week. Mexico dodging broader tariffs is optimistic for wheat prices, but Japan and South Korea, two large wheat importers, did not. No word on South Korea yet, but Japan is seriously considering taking countermeasures against the United States. Our East Asian allies' reaction to trade tariffs could heavily influence the price of wheat moving forward. Expect to see lots of news on tariffs over the next couple of weeks. For any questions about grain prices, contracts, or marketing your grain, please contact your local Country Visions grain merchandiser. Thank you, and have a great weekend.